I'll call to order the April 12th, 2022 Human Relations Commission meeting. I'm going to ask staff for confirmation that the Kansas Open Meeting Act required notice has been properly provided.
Yes, it has.
Could you please conduct a roll call?
Chair Burchell.
Present.
Vice Chair Grinter.
Present.
Commissioner Elric.
Present.
Commissioner Rivers. Commissioner Godsey. And Commissioner Canales.
And it shows that Commissioner Rivers was online. I didn't hear if she responded, but we see her presence.
Yes, I'm present.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just wanted to make the record clear.
Okay, that gives us a quorum, and then I will move us to our agenda item 2.1, approval of the minutes from the Tuesday, March 8th, 2022 regular meeting of the Human Relations Commission. These were submitted electronically. Are there any changes that need to be made, edits? I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes as distributed.
Second?
No, I need a motion
I
first.
so motion.
Oh, second.
Second. All those in favor of approving the minutes from our Tuesday, March 8th, 2022 meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
The majority rules and the minutes will be approved. That takes us to agenda item number 3, public hearing items. Do we have any members of the public who have asked to be put on the agenda?
We do not.
Do not. Do we have any members of the public that are present over the internet?
No.
No. Very good. Then I will continue on the agenda item for administrative items, agenda item 3.1, docket review.
Chair Burchell,
Yes.
if I may have the floor just a moment. I want
Please.
to make sure that everyone received a copy of those with the packet. They received the
The spreadsheet,
dockets, yeah.
yeah.
The spreadsheet for each area. Again, we don't have any new employment cases or no public accommodation cases. The housing cases we've recently closed. I don't know if anyone has any questions. We have one that could potentially come before the next hearing. My guess is, given the circumstances, it may not be to the commission before the next hearing. We've had a couple resolve here recently, even since this was published. So I don't know if anyone wants to delve in or have any questions about the docket or any of the cases. I know we can't go into details because of the open and the confidentiality in the open meeting, but if the commissioners had any questions. Otherwise,
Glad to see it getting small again. It was a little scary about this time last year. Yes, thank you. If there's no questions, then I'll move to agenda item 3.2, the proclamation for Fair Housing Month.
if I may, Commissioner,
Yes.
Chair Burchell was gracious enough to read at Monday's meeting the proclamation, which we presented it preliminarily at the last meeting. I have the official proclamation here. I don't know if I present it to you or we just keep it for the office.
I think just keeping it in the office, it was great to be able to read that. I think it was received well by the City Commission, and I also sincerely and honestly added that as a volunteer on a organization for the City of Salina, my work as a volunteer is made so much easier from the work of the staff that we have with the city and getting things like this put together, and it really makes it a whole lot easier, and I made sure that the City Commission heard that as well. But it's an important concept, and I also mentioned that it which will, as a transition into agenda item 3.3, I also mentioned that it segues into our fair housing seminar that's also held this month, so appropriately during the Fair Housing Month. And so could we have an update on our seminar?
Sure. We have currently 30 or 31 individuals paid for the seminar, and about 13 or so, those are paid attendees, and about 13 or so that have said we haven't got the checks yet. So we're anticipating between 45 and 50 right now attendees to be there that day, not including staff and the presenters and the booth individuals. I think we have, what do we have, Marissa? We have 4 booths besides us, 4 booths, and we had 5 sponsors. We ended up with the 5 sponsors, 2 at the top level and 3 at the next level. So we're pretty excited about that. The books are getting ready to be distributed. This year we did something a little different. We asked individuals, we're doing them electronically unless you ask otherwise and you pay a small additional fee. Most people are accepting it electronically, so we're trying to get those out by Monday is our goal. Sending them to the speakers on Friday, so in case anyone has any additions, changes, or anything like that. But I think the staff, we've really, thankfully, they've made it, I think it'll look nice. We've tried to do some good promotions in it for the people that sponsored it and the speakers. We did have a notification today that we have to have a little bit, one speaker kind of has a personal health issue coming up, and she knows she's not going to be able to make it, so we're adjusting. I'm probably going to do that presentation, and we'll have to adjust a little bit for that one. But at least we have a little bit of time, right? It's not too last minute.
No.
But we are working on, we're working through that. But that's probably the biggest update that I have on everything. I would like to use this opportunity to ask, we are planning to do a booth for each of our boards, so the AAB, the Accessibility Advisory Board, and this board, we're going to have, we're working on some displays and some different brochures and stuff to have out, but we would love to have any of the commissioners that want to either man that booth during the day or attend the seminar. We'd love to have any of you that can attend.
Just
So,
send me an email when you need me and what you need me to do, and I'll be
Okay.
glad to help out.
okay, sounds good.
And I'm glad to hear the numbers. You know, it's been several years that because of the pandemic that we've been not able to do this, and I was a little worried that it would start at a much lower number. So I'm very optimistic, and I know from past experience helping put together a convention, and it's a lot of work. So I really appreciate your work and the staff's work on this.
Well, thank you. We'll just, hopefully it goes well. Next time will be a report afterwards.
Okay, well, that concludes then our items for the administrative items. That takes us down to unfinished or other business. I don't see any items on our agenda for that. One more time for public forum. I don't see any members of the public present in the gallery here in the city-county building. Do we have any members of the public who have joined us electronically?
No, we do not.
Okay, is there any other items that need to be brought forth to the commission by commissioners? Do you have any items? Okay, if hearing no other items, then I'll like to remind everyone of our next meeting, which will be May 10th, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. That's May 10th, Tuesday, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. With no other items before us, I will adjourn this meeting.